Welcome back, Bowling World. So today we are going to be reviewing the probably my favorite release from 2025. This is the Storm Ion Pro Solid. This has a Tour core, so it's going to have a much lower differential. Medium RG, so this is going to allow you to play a lot of different lines in a lot of different circumstances. One thing I will say about this ball is it is at box finish, so it still has that factory compound on it. So this is a solid bowling ball though. And unfortunately, with the most recent blizzard of 26 that we just had, the lanes that I'm bowling on have not been oiled since Sunday morning. It is now Wednesday afternoon. So this ball is not going to look amazing. However, this isn't the type of bowling ball that you really want to use on a fresh house pattern. So with that being said, we're going to hop out onto the lanes. We're going to bowl the full game, and we're going to see how we do. All right, so a couple of things that I have not gone over yet with the Ion Pro Solid is kind of like the numbers around the ball, some of the information about it, data sheet, stuff like that. So the Ion Pro Solid, this is at 15 pounds. The RG is 247 with a differential of 035. It has the TX16 solid reactive cover stock. If you are familiar with anything that has come out of SPI over the last 10 years, that has the exact same cover stock as the Phase 2, one of the best bowling balls in the history of bowling. The only difference is this has crown factory compound finish on it. So it's a shinier solid. Terrible shot. That was awful. But I leave my mistakes in because I'm human and we bowlers are not perfect. If we were, bowling would be so much of a waste of time. We're always improving our game. That's not a great start. Not a great start. So what I'm trying to do right now is to play a little straighter with this ball because there is a lot of friction in the middle part of the lane. Not a lot of friction, not a lot of hold on the right side of the lane or the left side of the lane. So I'm about 23, 24 with my feet, and I'm trying to get it out to the second arrow. See, that's a little bit better. Hammered. The nice thing about the TX16 cover stock is it's not the strongest cover stock Storm's ever come out with by far. So that allows you to have a very smooth, predictable motion. And with that low differential in the core, it allows for a lot of shape when necessary, but a lot of consistency whenever you use this ball. I've bowled one of my highest games ever with this ball for these specific reasons. That was way left. As soon as it hit that friction, ball just started taking off. I wish that New England wasn't just buried in 38 inches of snow and I could sit here and tell you that I'm bowling on a fresh house pattern, but I am for sure not bowling on a fresh house pattern. And that's fine, because when you go to a bowling alley, unless you're bowling in league or you're bowling in the first block of a tournament, you are not getting a fresh house pattern. You're not getting hardly any fresh oil. All right, I'm going to try to throw a much better shot. I tugged it a little bit, went across my body. Much better. Schmack. So there is, as I mentioned, a lot of friction in the middle of the lane, and I'm trying to avoid all of that friction in the middle of the lane. I was not here Sunday morning when this lane was bowled on, So I can't tell you for sure what was thrown. Left. I'll take a disgusting Brooklyn strike. My best guess, based on how much friction is in the middle part of that lane, you're looking at urethane, maybe plastic, definitely some house balls. But the center has been closed because of the 40 inches of snow since Sunday night. So because of that, they have not been able to oil. And because people are still trying to shovel out, they have not oiled these lanes and will not oil them until tomorrow. Better shape, perfect. By far, the Ion Pro Solid has been my favorite bowling ball that Storm has come out with in the last maybe 4+ years. I was a huge fan of the Axiom Solid back in 2020, and I don't think that ball gets enough love just because it came out in the middle of COVID. Nothing was really happening. But this ball has been on TV, on tour, and by far my favorite bowling ball I own right now. Now, this ball isn't the first ball out of my bag in league, but if I notice a lot of urethane going down the lane, or when I start to notice that transition at the end of game 1, this is my go-to ball. I am getting the Storm Bionic, which is supposed to be much stronger than this ball. That will be the first ball out of my bag. Right now it's the Roto Grip Transformer, which we'll get to in another video. I got way around the side of that ball. I got way around the side of it. I had like 4 in a row there. It was a good stretch, but I got a little carried away with my overall hand rotation. Oh, I think I might have missed that. Okay. So you'll notice in this video and all of my other videos, my spare shooting is pretty decent, but you'll notice that I never use my strike ball to pick up my spares. I have a spare ball for a reason, and I like to use that spare ball for that reason. It's a spare ball. It's in the name. All right, let's try to throw a better shot here. Wow, there's so much friction in the middle part of the lane right now. All right, I got 3 more shots with this ball. I'm looking at least a 200 game, which the way I started, that 4-bagger in the middle really helped me out. I'm at 174 or 184 right now before I throw a ball. Oh, way left. Way left. Come on, kid, you're better than that. Well, I was having a decent stretch there for a minute. I totally just yanked it. Well, again, Ion Pro Solid, available at all pro shops. Get yours, Strike, FX, EP Lanes. They're also Warwick, Cranston. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, you name it. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see all of you out on the lanes.